Hello, I've got a few minutes today to show you a few things that I've been working on. Um, I apologize if I sound like crap. I feel like crap. My kids brought me home a lovely spring, late spring, early summer cold, and I have been just kind of crafting my way through it. Um, but yeah, I've got a few different things to show you, so I'm just going to make individual videos that are hopefully not terribly long, but I can't fully share them until after I've completed a craft swap because there are bits and pieces from each video that are all going into this big craft swap that I did with someone on Instagram. So, um, yeah, not all of the things featured will be in, but bits and pieces here and there. So yes, I'll just start out with these. These are I've been calling them pet rocks. I just had this kind of inkling to make little kind of pebble type. Look at his butt. Check out his butt. They don't all have butts, but yeah, I just wanted to sculpt. I enjoy sculpting. So these are made with polymer clay, and what I did was I used some aluminum foil. I know in the UK you say aluminium, and it is spelled aluminium, but it doesn't sound right in my mouth. So I will say aluminum, and I know I'm wrong, but there it is. So yes, aluminum foil. So they're a lot lighter than they look like they should be. And what I've done is I've crumpled up some aluminum foil and I've just covered it with clay, and that actually makes it perfect. You get all these lovely creases that I don't have to sculpt because they're just part of like the ball of metal. So yeah, then I cover the whole thing in polymer clay and I put on a couple of eyes. These are just like plastic little flat backs. So I didn't have to like sculpt the eyes because I'd never get them the right size. Or let me just see if I can show you what they are. So yeah, I got a pack of 1,000 of these, and because you bake polymer clay at such a low temperature, it doesn't melt them. Melts the paint a tiny bit, but that's okay because I'm painting over it anyway. So yes, I sculpt it all, and then I paint it with acrylics, and I varnished them with a glossy varnish. Sometimes I like things like matte varnished, but I really like the glossy because it makes me think of things like, for example, the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie from the 80s. Of course, everybody my age had better know that film, and we share it with our children whether they want to or not. Anyway, you know how, like, in that film, the rocks in the labyrinth are also shiny, like everything's coated in this glossy coat of like almost snail slime. Well, that's what kind of made me think of when I varnished them shiny. So I was like, yes, this is what I want. It gives them a bit of sentience. So yeah, they're all different because I sculpted them all individually and then I add the little mossy bits. And I know I could use like how I like to use the modeling fake grass, static grass, and the moss and things that are used for like war games, miniatures, and whatnot. Well, I went through a phase of throwing all that stuff out, and I don't actually have much of it anymore. But it is actually nice to just like sculpt stuff sometimes because also that stuff will collect dust, and it is not easy to remove dust from it. Whereas this is wipe clean. So yeah, lots of little faces. He's got little like additional fungi and like lichen kind of type cups there. I guess there are mushrooms that form cups as well, the ones that they like shoot their spores out from the top or something. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Anyway, some of them have booties, some of them do not. I just, I like it. It cracks me up, it makes me happy, so I do it. A lot of them look grumpy. Most of them look pretty grumpy. I think I've only got one in the whole bunch, and he's like my favorite as well. He just looks so pleased with himself. I need to make more with that kind of expression. It's just delightful, but I think that's the only like super squishy happy face I've done. Some of them are kind of indifferent. Or like this guy right here, he's judging you. He's definitely judging you. Um, and we're judging him, aren't we? No. Don't judge the rock. I don't know. So yeah, they're just all different. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Like I said, some of them are going into a swap, and some of them are just for hoarding. You know how I like to hoard my crafts. This one has a wonky eye. I don't know if it melted or if I just got a bit of clay and I accidentally baked it on the surface, but it's unfortunate. But you know, he just kind of looks a bit different and that's okay. So I also have like the metallic bits. Yeah, lots of metallic bits. And this guy has a bottle. This was kind of a wee experiment to see if I could incorporate a little bottle. I don't know how I feel like the mushroom's the same height as the bottle. Maybe I should have made a different arrangement. I don't know. But check out that chunky butt. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. Chunky butt. And then there's this one. I tried to do a little flower on him. Not sure how I feel about it. I do like purple and green together. I like his face with his nose all the way up there because it looks like he's really looking up. Yeah, I like him. I do. So these are all of my many pebbly dudes, my pebbly guys, my pet rocks. Super cute. I guess he's happy, isn't he? He's got a happy face. Yeah, so that's it for this little project. I'm sure I'm going to be making many more. There's one that I can't show you because I gave it to my mother-in-law for her birthday. So, yes, there is a picture of it on my Instagram though. Not that anybody's going to go fishing for the one that's missing. Say, oh, it's so important to me. It's important to no one. It's important to me. This is my little rock garden, I guess. So yeah, I'll leave it there and I will move on to the next thing. So I'll catch you later.